Today is the 10-year anniversary of one of the most chilling murders in the history of San Diego County. 17-year-old Chelsea King was raped and murdered by a registered sex offender as she was out for a jog around Lake Hodges. Today, her family launched a nationwide organization called Protect the Joy that will work to protect children. On this day 10 years ago, life changed for Brent King and his wife, Kelly. Their only daughter was missing, out for a run, then nowhere to be found.
You can't breathe. Your whole body is shaking. Your chest is as tight as it's ever been. You can't be in enough places at once. Every horrible thought is running through your mind as to what's happening. Where is my little girl?
After 5 excruciating days came the most brutal news of all. Chelsea's body was found buried in brush along the banks of Lake Hodges.
That was the hardest moment for me of my life, to not only understand what had happened to my little girl, but then have to share that with the two people that I care for the most.
The community came together in sadness.
Let's finish Chelsea's run!
Within weeks, thousands gathered to finish Chelsea's run. It would become an annual event for the next 8 years. The King family established Chelsea's Light Foundation. To date, it's awarded over $800,000 in scholarships to local students. Lawmakers passed Chelsea's Law, which established stricter penalties for sex crimes against children. But the Kings aren't done. They're launching an organization called Protect the Joy.
It's really an umbrella organization that will work on passing legislation to protect our kids from all those things that are out there.
All those things that threaten the safety of children. Everything from gun violence, opioid abuse, sexual predators, and bullying. King says the new group will work with communities to pass laws to protect children. He acknowledges it's a lofty goal.
Well, Chelsea always tells us to go big or go home. And if you're going to do something, do it right. Do it all the way in.
King says he's learned over the course of his time grieving that he can find joy in people's eyes, in being connected with others, and trusting in the good of people. But as he sets out to grow the Protect the Joy organization, the struggles to change policy will not be his only burden.
The hard days for me is when I have to attend a wedding, those things that a dad and a mom get to do with their kids that Kelly and I don't get to do. Those are the hard days.
Chelsea's killer, John Gardner, admitted to the rape and murder. He was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. If you'd like to support the efforts of Protect the Joy as they fight to protect children around the nation, we put a link on our website, 10news.com.